Hello and a warm welcome to Joburg today. I am Nashina Mohammed and it's so good to have you with us. Blood is of critical importance for us to live. Therefore, blood donations are considered as valuable gifts, something that will never go out of fashion.
Since its founding in 2001 by merging several blood centers, the South African National Blood Service is a non-profit organization dedicated to providing human blood for transfusion in South Africa.
Our job is really to recruit people who are willing to donate, who meet the minimum requirements, and obviously educate them around whether they are viable to donate, and they are the ones who actually allow for us to have adequate blood through the year. The minimum requirements to be a blood donor: you have to be between the ages of 16 and 65, weigh a minimum of 50 kilos, and obviously be in good health and live a sexually safe lifestyle. The main uses for blood is that about 27% of what we collect goes to gynecological and complications in women who hemorrhage at childbirth. About 26% goes to terminally ill patients, like those who undergo chemotherapy. They would need transfusions as part of their treatment to help their bodies cope with the chemotherapy. Accident victims are only about 12% of the blood. A unit of blood is generally processed into platelets, plasma and red cells. So in essence, your 1 unit of blood can be donated to 3 patients. So your 30 minutes of donating a unit of blood saves 3 lives.
With the constant ebb and flow of donations centered around the festive season and school holidays, a trend has emerged.
Schools and universities plays a big part in terms of donating blood. So when we go there, they're very willing to come through bunker school lesson and donate blood. But we find that over the holidays, even if we're at a shopping mall, the interest isn't there. And that's the education we need to get in the minds of our donors.
Oftentimes, one is overwhelmed by the urge to lend a hand to their fellow man, and the South African National Blood Service helps you to help others because your blood saves lives. I'm Riley Posakwe for Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. New challenges and experiences are part and parcel of healthy living. So why not give yoga classes on water a shot?
I absolutely loved this entire experience. It just shows you there's so much to do in Johannesburg. So yeah, it's a little jewel we discovered today.
I've been teaching yoga for about 2 years now, and I'm from Belgium, so I moved into South Africa, and I really love the beautiful weather and the outdoors vibe. And Johannesburg, it's a busy city, but there's a lot of green places like this, a lot of trees and nature. And I thought if I was in Cape Town or Durban, I would probably be doing yoga on the beach. And then in Joburg, the closest I can get to a beach is a place like this on a dam outside in the nature. Well, I normally teach yoga often in the park or in yoga studios. And then you're quite comfortable, you're on the mat, the floor doesn't move. And if you take that, you take a lot of things for granted. That you can balance and you can stand on one leg. But as you've seen on the boards, it's not so evident anymore. So you have to take into account the board will wobble and it will lean to one side, and it will tell you when you're off balance. So automatically you need to apply a little bit more, let's say, mindfulness when you move, and a bit more core strength to stay into the midline of your board. We have a bit of everything. We have people who have done yoga before but not on the boards. We have some paddlers who are used to paddling, standing on the board but haven't done yoga. And then there's some people who are completely new to both. And we found like absolutely everybody can enjoy the class because we start off really gently, and then we gradually build it up and give some options to do a few more difficult things.
This was my first time. It was really awesome. I actually expected to be in the water more than on the board, but it was actually not too bad. I managed to stay on the board. It was lots of fun. You really have to use your core because otherwise you'll fall in the water.
It was my first time. It was also my first time on a paddleboard. So that was something I've always wanted to do, and that's a great experience today.
There's a booking system because we only have 10 boards, so 10 students per class. So we use new tickets. There's yogaworks.newtickets.co.za if people want to book tickets.
If you want to try it, I can assure you it'll work out 100 because the workout I just had was absolutely amazing, filled with core strength, and definitely something worthwhile to check out. I'm Riley Shagani Posakwe for Joburg Today.
I'm Bryce Nicholson, and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that brings us to the end of the show, but for more coverage on the city, check out our playlist. And that's it from me, Nashina. Have a good one.